Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of A Well-Rounded Life. Today, I'm going to be talking about something more specific, and going to be more to guys who are married and possibly starting a family or whatever. Maybe you've already had some kids, so this could be helpful or maybe not helpful. But just wanted to give a little bit of advice on things I've learned. I'm pretty new to this family thing. Me and my wife have been married, I think we're coming up on our third year. And we have a little boy who's just over a year old now. A year and a couple months. But this is going to be about guys, husbands, what you can do for your wives when they're pregnant. I mentioned in the last video, I think, that knowledge is power. So there's a lot of things we don't know about women. Let's just admit it, we're idiots. There are a lot of things we don't know about our wives. Like, we're two very, very different people, Women are very, very much different than us. Like, our culture likes to try and make it as like we're the same. I think that maybe gets confused with we're equal, right? We're all equal. We're on the same level, but we are not the same. We are not. Okay? Just get over it. We're not the same. It's good coffee. Put a little bit of maple syrup in it. It's nice. But anyways, so I'm gonna give you I just want to give you some tips, okay? This part of your life, if it's new to you, like you're setting out on this venture, and it's gonna be crazy. But this point in your life can either be really, really chaotic and stressful, or it's probably going to be kind of like stressful either way because it's such a massive change in your life. But don't let that scare you. A lot of people get scared, and it sucks in our modern society that people can just get rid of all responsibility if they don't feel like dealing with it in a lot of ways. But that's their own choice, and they're going to have to deal with the consequences of it for the rest of their life. And but anyways, getting off topic. Don't want to go down that rabbit hole because it'd be a long video. So I'm going to give you as best as I can just some tips, more like warnings of how to go about this part of your life, because it's gonna be wild. And every woman is different, and they're gonna have different reactions and responses to their pregnancy. First thing I want to advise you to do is read up on nutrition for pregnant women if you guys really aren't that big into nutrition, because it's pretty huge. If you're the type that just always eats out all the time and stuff like that, you're gonna have to, if you want the best for your wife and for your child and for your life during this time, eat healthy, because it's gonna make it a lot less stressful. So read up on nutrition, read up on what's healthy, what's helpful, what sort of things that your wife is gonna need during this time. Nutritionally, there are a lot of things, because she's making a baby, okay? And okay, I'll wait because I was about to go off, but just give me a second. Anyways, read up on nutrition. Make sure your wife is eating healthy, staying healthy, and advise her as best as you can to be as healthy as she can. And Um, that means doing a number of things. Again, eating healthy, being healthy, staying hydrated, um, being outside, stuff like that, making sure you're getting exercise and stuff like that, making sure you're doing things to prepare for um, a like really really difficult thing, because giving birth is intense, and I don't know exactly the equivalent, but just picture like you're about to go on this like really big, like, I don't know, just for like an example, like a long hike, it's gonna be exhausting, and it's like you're gonna start and you're not gonna stop. Basically, is the idea. And again, I'm a guy, so I don't know a lot about this stuff. I'm trying to give other guys the idea as best I can if there are women watching. So you can also leave comments in the video or whatever if I missed something. But you want to be healthy, because that's gonna help. You want your wife to be healthy, and you need to be healthy as well, because you're gonna have to help her. And that's the first thing I'm gonna say next is get off your behind when she's giving birth. I can't stand when I hear that guys were just sitting by while their wife was giving birth. You don't have to do that. You can be involved. You don't have to sit on your butt all the time. It's something you can be involved in. It's not a bad thing. Okay. I know it's like some things in life, like maybe it grosses you out, whatever, and it's scary, but get over it. It's something like she shouldn't have to be going through alone. I mean, obviously there are nurses and stuff like that if you're at a hospital. But it's ridiculous, I think, that guys are just chilling while their wife is giving birth. It's a perfect picture of how a lot of marriages are today. It's like people are just dealing with their own struggles and they're not doing it together. That's a perfect picture of how marriages are today, and that's why so many end up divorced. So do yourself a favor and actually be involved with each other's lives, not just be like roommates or something. That's more of a marriage tip, but yeah. So again, like I said at the beginning of the video, knowledge is power, so read up on birth. I know these things can be weird and gross you out or whatever, but get over it. Seriously, get over it. You're going to do yourself so many favors if you just learn to get over crap and stop being a wuss. So get over it. Knowledge is power, so read up on these things. There's lots of podcasts you can listen to talking about birth and stuff like that. There's lots of things you can do. Okay? And half the issues that we see with birth could be avoided by doing a lot of things in preparation. So that's the thing a lot of people neglect, is there are a lot of things you can do to prepare for this and make it go a lot better or not. We did a lot of preparation, but we still had issues, but that doesn't mean we don't neglect to try and prepare as much as we can. So being healthy in every aspect is going to be helpful. Another thing I want to point to is stress. Stress is not healthy for a pregnant woman. It's not. So whatever you can do to make your lives less stressful during this period, do it. And you're going to have to get over your stuff. Stop being a big baby and expecting your wife to do everything, especially when she's pregnant. Be the chief servant of your household. Stop being a wuss and complaining that the house isn't clean, and start freaking cleaning and helping out around the house. Get over yourself and get over your too good to serve complex. because your wife needs help, especially during this period. You're gonna make life a lot more stressful if you're too cool to help around the house. Like, get off your freaking high horse and help out. And it's gonna lead to a lot less stress in your life, just in general, but especially during this period. And like I say, stress again is not healthy for a pregnant woman, because that's gonna carry on into the child as well, and the child's gonna be growing up one of those people who's scared of everything. You know what I mean? So make it less stressful as you can. There are a lot of ways you can do that. Again, just make sure you're prepared for birth. That's like, again, the biggest thing. Do things to prepare. So, trying to think if there was anything else I was going to mention. Oh yeah. So when a woman is pregnant, she's making a baby. Do you understand this? Okay. Like, shut up and listen. When your wife is pregnant, she's making another human being. Her body is making another human being. No, I don't care. Shut up. I don't care whatever excuses you have. Shut up. She's making a baby. Do you understand what that means? She's making a human being. That's what she's doing. That takes a lot of energy. That takes a lot of work. A lot of things that her body's just like doing on her own. So she needs fueled. She needs taken care of. She needs less stress. She needs to not have to worry about picking up after you. She needs to not have to worry about cleaning the dishes. That would take 5 minutes for you to do. She needs to not have to always worry about having supper ready. Maybe you should cook supper for your family. Oh, you don't know how to cook? Learn. Shut up. I don't care what excuses you have. Learn. Your wife is making a baby. That's pretty big. Think about it. To be an idiot, think about it. She doesn't need to deal with another child. Okay? That makes life more stressful for her. It's gonna cause stress for your child, which is gonna cause more stress for you. So get over yourself and you'd have a lot less stress in your life. Okay. I think that's all I had to say. No, wait. Shut up. Your wife is making a child. Step up. Be a man. Help out. Help your wife. She's making a child. And if she's kind of a handful, it's because she's making a child. So be patient and don't take it personally. If your wife is pregnant from the whole time span where she tells you she's pregnant to having the child, and even after having the child, don't take anything she says personally. Don't take anything she does personally, because it's not personal. It's because she's making a child. I know it's hard to understand. It's hard to deal with. Like, during the birth, like, there were several times like I got yelled at and stuff, and I was like, don't take it personally. You know, it's a massive thing, making another human life. Okay? It's huge. Knowledge is power. So learn more about it and you'll realize it, and just think about it. Like, yeah, it's huge. It's another person. You know? It's making a new human life. Okay? I've probably said that a lot, but seriously, think about it. It's a lot of work. Don't cause more stress for her and expect her to be doing more when she's already carrying more weight than you do at your job, you know? Like sitting on your butt all day just at a desk or something, or whatever you do. Not saying, you know, all guys do that, because sometimes you're doing a lot of physical stuff, but still. Carry the weight, you know? That's something you're meant to do. You're supposed to do that, you know? And make life as less stressful, as stress-free as possible during this time, because it's going to be stressful as it is without you not dealing with some of your problems and not learning to be a better person. Like, boo-hoo, oh, you gotta do the dishes, get over it. Boo-hoo, you have to cook supper. I don't want to cook supper. That's what you sound like. Get over it. Seriously. Doing all those things is going to relieve a lot of stress in your life, because it's stressful as it is. So you're just putting more weight on yourself, more stress on yourself when you don't need to. So you can get over yourself, or you can keep whining about stupid little things like having to do the dishes or cooking supper. So I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching. See you later.